We're back with some consumer news for you this morning. Home buyers and sellers were on the fence leading up to the election, but what can we expect in the housing market under a new administration? Here to walk us through that is local real estate market expert and agent Skip Adams of Sold by Skip. Thanks for coming on.
Good morning, Danielle.
Let's talk about past the election day now. What's it looking like?
Well, fear, uncertainty, and doubt definitely played a role in the leading up to the election as buyers and sellers were waiting on the sidelines to see who would win. Case in point, the number of transactions in this year is down about 12% from where we are usually. Now, Albuquerque will typically sell around 11,000 homes a year. Right now, we're about 9,600. Moving away from the election, there's good news. Inventory is now up about 20% from where we were this time last year, which means sellers are back in the market.
Yeah.
Also, what we like to do is look at leading indicators like pending home sales. And pending home sales are up about 20% from where we were this time last year, which means buyers are back in the market. So we're seeing, here's the good news is that values will typically go up, and they've gone up 7 out of the last 8 election cycles.
Yeah.
So I'm confident in the next year or so we're going to see values go up as the market levels out and we get more buyers and sellers back in the game.
You were saying, though, surprising to me that mortgage rates are going back up. I thought the Fed was cutting interest rates.
Well, the overall sentiment on the economy is very good. Case in point, we saw the stock market and cryptocurrency take a huge surge in the last 10 days.
Yeah.
And what that's an indicator of is that investors are pulling their money out of more stable investments like the bond market and putting it into more risky assets like crypto or the stock market. So as money flees the bond market, the 10-year bond, interest rates have to go up. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but mortgage rates are tied to the 10-year bond. And so now we're seeing rates go up, and we saw that last week as rates are now back up into the 7s.
I was going to ask you what the average was. All right, so if you are a seller, how do you stay competitive with more homes on the market?
Couple of things. So the biggest mistake I'm seeing sellers make right now is not offering incentives to the buyers. See, buyers only care about 2 things right now, their interest rate and their monthly payment.
Yeah.
So if a seller can offer an incentive like buying down that interest rate, it's going to provide more value by saving the buyers a couple $100s a month on their mortgage payment. And that's going to make your home stick out in a more competitive market. And of course, if you like tips like this, I encourage you to follow along on Instagram or YouTube at Sold by Skip, where we go over Skip's tips, which are anything that saves us time, makes us more money, or allows us to have more fun in real estate or real life.
With a sassy delivery, too, Skip is known for. All right, Skip, thanks for coming on. 6:51, we're going to put this information for you on our website as well, KOB.com. We'll link up Skip here.